Whenever people talk about the NFL draft, including myself, they only mention popular guys like Trevor Lawrence and Devontae Smith. So I decided to flip the script and talk about some great athletes that you might never have heard of. To start off the series, we're traveling down to Texas and meeting a star in the making named Jaelon Darden.
Look left, now going right, man wide open, Darden! Touchdown, North Texas!
I was recently watching an interview with Jamar Chase, and he talked about how when he was training, there was a standout talent straight out of North Texas in Jaelon Darden. Straight out of Houston, Jaelon made the trip up to North Texas and was able to do his thing with the Mean Green. Throughout his 4-year career with the Green, Jaelon was able to have a school record 2,800 yards and 38 touchdowns. In his senior season, Jaelon put up some solid stats with almost 1,200 yards and 19 touchdowns as he was named a consensus All-American. Not only was Jaelon just an All-American, but he also was a finalist for the Earl Campbell Tyler Rose Award. That speaks to Jaelon's character, as the award is given to athletes who exhibit integrity, tenacity, and sportsmanship. Honestly, the fact that Jaelon was even a finalist for such an award shows what kind of player he's going to be in the league. Not only is Jaelon talented, but he also has the right drive and attitude that is the difference between an average NFL player and those tearing up the league. Jaelon just has the grit that allows him to push past the obstacles in his way as an underrated draft prospect. When looking at Jaelon, his smaller 5'9", 175-foot frame seems to be a major problem, but it doesn't hurt his ability as much as you would think, as his explosiveness and ability to elude defenders is second to none. Not only is Jaelon an elusive and explosive wideout, but he is able to just continually stack up yards upon yards like it's nothing. Although his build will likely limit his ability to take hold in the offense immediately, his ability alone will lead him up the ranks. Darden is great in spread style offenses, and as a result would be a solid fit in offenses that take advantage of bubble screens and routes that expand the field. Not only is Jaelon just a great spread style wide receiver, but he also is dominant as a punt returner, and could potentially earn a spot on the 53 alone due to his returning. Overall, Jaelon is just great at making the first defender miss, and his speed is tough to guard, especially in open field. Upon his ability to make defenders miss and stretch the field, he's phenomenal in the red zone as one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. If I had to compare his ability in the red zone to any player, it would be someone like Doug Baldwin, and how he could just maneuver his way throughout the field like it was nothing. Jaelon is just able to produce in all areas of the field, as he can just produce like it's nothing, and just make defenders look silly. Honestly, Jaelon's situation kind of reminds me of Julian Edelman, except the fact that I think Jaelon will get drafted in the 4th or 5th rounds, compared to how Edelman was drafted in the 7th. The two are both similar, with Jaelon at 5'9" and Julian at 5'10". Both are under 200 pounds and are just super elusive with their speed and agility. Upon their size, I feel like the two are grinders that just are able to do things in the shadows as they make their way up the roster. It may take a bit of time for Jaelon to get to Julian's level, but as a player with an insane amount of character, I don't think it will take long. Jaelon just knows his way around a football field, and it's tough to find many holes in his game, except for maybe his size and the fact that he hasn't played well against a great deal of competition out there in North Texas. But when talking about his size, as a wide receiver, it isn't as debilitating as other positions, and Jaelon can mold his way into offenses as long as he has the talent. Upon that, the lack of competition doesn't matter as much as many would think, with players like Carson Wentz and Cooper Kupp, who both came from less competitive D2 schools and are now doing their thing in the league. Overall, Jaelon is just one of those players that slowly makes his way up to the spotlight and becomes a star seemingly overnight. Jaelon Darden may not be known now, but he won't be for long.
Deep down the middle of the field, he's got Darden wide open. He's at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Mean Green.
Thanks for watching my first Need Some Love video on Jaelon. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like, and comment down below what videos you want next. But anyway, see you all on Thursday, and peace out.